Hi guys, so my name is Zaylee and I'm back with another video. I don't know how to do an intro, but whatever. I'm back, and in this video I'm going to talk about my hiatus from social media and things I've learned for the hiatus. I think they're really helpful. I learned about myself, but also things that I think other people can also apply to their lives as well, which is why I'm sharing. So hopefully you get something out of this video. If you don't, hopefully you enjoy watching me talk, I guess. I don't know. So I took the liberty of writing down the things that I learned. And these are just like the main ideas. Obviously, I've learned a plethora of different things from not being on social media about myself specifically, but I'm only going to share the things that I think other people can relate with. And I was off social media for the month of May. I don't have Snapchat anyways anymore, but no Snapchat, no TikTok, and no Instagram. I did still have Facebook, but I'm not a Facebook user, so I wasn't on there anyways, and no Twitter as well. And I also kept Pinterest, but I personally think I don't view Pinterest as social media per se, and I get a lot of inspiration from there, so to me that wasn't social media, but I guess it depends on the person. So I'll first start with my doubts. One of my main doubts was that, I have severe FOMO a lot of the time, so one of my main doubts was that I would either lose friends or not be able to keep up with friends. But looking at myself in the mirror is so funny, I don't know. But luckily, one of the things I took away from the no social media thing was that the people who care about you will still contact you. You will not lose any connection with the people who are like really stable in your life. Now, your social media mutuals, they're not gonna reach out to you, bro, so you can just give that up. But I'm still able to keep my friendships, talk on the phone with them, text them, so that doubt was kind of dispelled. Anyways, so number one, my self-image skyrocketed, I feel like, once I deleted social media. And to be more specific, I feel like TikTok was a key factor in, I never had bad self-image. I think my self-concept is great, but I think TikTok kind of made it a little shakier than normal, more so because TikTok, on Instagram, I'm not usually on my explore page anyway, so I'm mostly just seeing people I know. But on TikTok, I'm always on my For You page, and TikTok only shows you extremes. I feel like you're either extremely ugly or extremely beautiful. Shows people in extremely bad situations, in extremely good situations, extremely rich people, extremely poor people. You get the point. But it never just shows like normal people. And so like I feel like I'm a normal person. And so when I would scroll on social media, I'd be like, dang, she's so gorgeous, she's so beautiful, whatever. And I'm like, dang, am I like ugly or something? I always think I'm pretty, but like I was like, is this what the rest of the world looks like? And it's not realistic, because no, the rest of the world is mostly, everyone's really average looking for the most part. There are some very beautiful people in the world, but like not everyone is exceptionally beautiful and should be like on the page of a magazine, you know what I'm saying? So going on TikTok, it kind of makes you doubt yourself or not think that you're doing enough, because you're seeing people in exceptionally good situations when that's literally not the reality of life. So I get what they say I get what they mean when they say social media is fake. It literally is. They're only going to show you extremes and make you think that you're not doing enough in your life. And I felt like that. But without TikTok, I felt way better about myself, my body, just everything. Because I follow a lot of gym girls on TikTok too, and I was like, oh my gosh, TikTok never shows you just regular people who go to the gym, like my Planet Fitness, what they look like. It's always going to show you someone with a ginormous shelf and like rock hard six-pack, and that's just not the reality for a lot of people. But anyways, I felt like my self-image severely improved being off social media, which I really appreciate. So the next thing is my hobbies. I want to have more time to do my hobbies, but I dedicated more time to my hobbies, which was not a big thing when I had social media. So things I've been doing as hobbies include reading, journaling more in this journal. I try to do gratitude journal or journal like at the end of the day about just things that happen in my day. They're more so prayers, but same thing. What else? Other hobbies? Learning Spanish, although I kind of fell off learning Spanish in the last like 2 weeks of the month, but no, I plan on getting back on that. So those are like the 3 main hobbies that I want to focus on, because with hobbies you really cannot focus on doing too much because then you can't delegate enough time to each one of them, and you're not really going to improve. You're going to stay stagnant in all of them. And I want to improve in some of them. Not that I don't know how to read or anything, but like I wanted it to become second nature or something. Like, oh, I can read for fun, not I'm reading because I have to. And it kind of became reading for fun because I'm really like enthralled in my book that I'm reading right now. And I'm actually going to post a book review when I finish it because it's a great book. And I've been reading, the thing is, I've been reading it since January. And it doesn't take me that long to read the book because it's like this big. But it's like, I had to read another book for class, so I kind of put this one to the side. And I just never got back to it. And then I would only read like 5 pages at a time. But now I've been able to read like 30 pages and like, you know, really get through the book. And it's really great. So yeah, I've had more time to do my hobbies. And one of the hobbies would be YouTube, right? I watched a YouTube video. Okay, this is kind of a side note, I'm sorry. But not having social media also made me get into YouTube a little bit more. Watching YouTube videos, and my attention span also got extremely longer. I was able to watch 30-minute videos without skipping, pausing, all that type of stuff. So I was very proud of myself in that respect. But also, I saw a video. I was watching more like philosophical videos, which is not really my thing usually, but you know, it was kind of interesting. And one of the video topics was called, I guess it's kind of like a famous philosopher. I forgot what his name was, but one of his like philosophies or whatever they're called. It's why do you deny yourself, or why do you postpone yourself? And it's basically talked about like people will try to wait for the right time to do certain things. So let's say someone's like, I really want to travel in life, but then they're waiting, okay, but now I have to wait till I'm out of college, now I have to wait till I have a stable job, now I have to wait till I have a home, stuff like that. And you're postponing the things that you want to do most in your life, your like ultimate life goals, to the time you have everything right. And I felt like I was doing that myself. So like with YouTube, for example, I was always like, oh, I don't have a camera, oh, I don't have like a microphone, I don't have a good setup, I don't have all these things, and I would film a video and be like, no. So I would just keep postponing myself, be like, okay, no, once I get this, I'll start it. But YouTube's something I've always wanted to do, just because I like watching myself, to be honest, and I like sharing my thoughts and my personality. And so yeah, then I realized, I was like, wow, that definitely, I think it applies to everyone to a certain extent. But anyways, that's what I learned about myself. And so that's why I'm happy that in the time that I did not have social media, I was really able to focus on hobbies and read, the rebirth of my YouTube channel. So yeah. Okay, next thing is I was learning to keep things private. I'm an oversharer in person anyways, so this is kind of harder for me in general. But on social media, I have the tendency, like on my close friends or like my spam account, I have the tendency to, if anything happened in my life, I'm posting on social media. Oh, like this girl just wasted ice cream on me or something, because I work at a summer camp. Like that would definitely happen. I would post about that, Not everything needs to be shared on social media. Number one, not everyone cares, but it's not even about what they care about. You should be allowed to keep some things private between you and then the people who witnessed it. I think that makes it a little bit more special. That's all on that point though. Next is caring less about how you're perceived. And this is a really big one, because on social media, all of us have the tendency to do this, even if it's not, you're not doing it consciously. It's most times it's subconsciously you're doing it. You're posting things to get a reaction out of certain people, or you're posting things to keep up with a certain image or what have you. So not having social media allowed me to care less about how I was perceived. I mean, I could walk out the house looking any kind of way and I would not care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stop caring about what other people think about you, because I said this in another video, but you don't even know if they're thinking that about you. It's your perception of their perception of you, which is dumb. So not having social media, I was like, I don't care. Like, if I have my hair like this or if I like this, I don't care, because I don't know. I think social media just makes people care way more. The people I've met with no social media, they just seem way more carefree, and I kind of want to live my life like that, because I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. This one is a really good one. More time to focus on myself and not in everyone else's business. This is more so with TikTok, I'd say, because on Instagram, the people I'm looking at, most of the time I actually know them personally, so like, not really necessarily in their business, and they only post surface level things anyways. But TikTok, and I noticed this especially when they took the music off TikTok, but after I re-downloaded it, I would be able to say this too. Why do people on TikTok besides doing all the like, either you're like really cute, really ugly type thing, besides that type of content, why do they only talk about things going on in other people's lives? Famous people's lives, or TikTok beef, or any type of beef. I'm like, do y'all people not have anything interesting going on in your own lives to where you don't have to talk about other people and their situations for views and give your thing? I hate TikTok thing. I hate TikTok think pieces like with a passion, because I'm like, and not saying like they're bad, because I mean some of them bring up good points, but I'm not on here to listen to you give a TED talk about why E. Kane needs to leave her baby daddy. Like, number one, I don't care enough, and number two, I don't know. I realized that's what like a lot of the content that I was consuming. Then I'm like, not having social media, I only focus on myself, and I only focus on what's going on in my own life. And I think that is the best way to live, because why care about what other people are doing in their life, especially if it has no impact on you? And most of the time it doesn't. So I just noticed like I'm kind of more in my own lane, and I really like that, and I hope I can keep that up. Okay, so those are the main things that I learned being off social media, and just things I've observed about social media, I guess. Now, I did re-download TikTok and Instagram once the month was over, and let me just tell y'all, I had like a visceral reaction when it was like waiting to download. I was sweating, like my heart was pounding, and I was like, I don't think social media or anything like that should give you that much anxiety, number one. So I also took that as kind of a sign that maybe I don't really need to be on it anyways. But once I had it back, there's some positives and negatives. So most positive was that I was able to see what my friends were doing again, things they wouldn't tell me, like pictures they take, all this stuff, like really cute stuff, maybe your birthday pictures, just things like that. I was able to see that again, and I was really happy because I like seeing my friends all dressed up. Also, more inspiration. I get a lot of outfit inspiration and things like that on Instagram, or picture inspiration, things like that, and I was happy to have that back. Negatives, and this is TikTok again. Like I said, they only show extremes. So I actually ended up deleting TikTok off my phone probably like a couple days after I got it, because I just noticed it wasn't giving me the same feeling it did before. The videos weren't as funny to me. Everything was just like talking about other people, and I'm tired. Like, I didn't want to see that content for my life personally. So as of right now, TikTok is deleted. I do re-download occasionally, like on the weekends or something, but it's not on my phone for long because it just doesn't breed anything good in me, I don't think. But that's basically all of my thoughts condensed on not having social media. You know, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe learn a little bit more about myself, or maybe learn a little bit more about me, or maybe I've inspired you to go on a short social media cleanse. I definitely think I'm going to do it again for the month of July, at least leading up into my birthday. It's just a peaceful way to live, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully my next video will be a book review. I want to try to read a book a month, so we'll see. But until next time, guys, bye.